Hey everybody, this is Cholera and Rise here, bringing you set 4 of CJ versus KTF, and we have here Skyhigh versus Zergbong. Skyhigh, a Terran on CJ Antis, who's actually doing not bad. He is a relatively new player. His overall stats are, I believe, 50% exactly, and recently, he made it into the round of 8 of the GOM TV Classic. On the other hand, Zergbong on KTF, I have personally a bit of a bone with because he was Reach's old 2v2 partner, if you guys don't remember. And there were several games where Reach had the entire game sewn up, and Zergbong on the right would just do something retarded like die, or suicide all his mutas into cannons, or just fail, and Reach would lose the game because of it, then KTF would lose. And his stats really bear indication of that. What are his stats exactly, Rise?
They're about 20%. They're about as bad as they get while still letting you play in the Pro League. Meaning he's won like 4 games, 5 games, 3 games. I don't know. I don't remember. Whatever the case
12.
was, he's won just enough amount of games to stay on his team. But yeah, he's not. It doesn't look like he's going to get very far, either in this match or in life. I mean, I think that there's actually a very high possibility that this kid doesn't even know what a bong is, and I'm actually questioning his ability to know what the Zerg are, because with his record, I'm assuming that he doesn't really know much about the race, and maybe he's just thinking that he's playing another game, because, I mean, he's so bad that there's a very high possibility that his head's somewhere else completely. Anyway, they are playing on Chupung Ryeong, and we got Zergbong in the bottom left, and we got Skyhigh. Actually, that's kind of funny. Zergbong and Skyhigh. They're both
That's right.
drug-related names. I kind of like Skyhigh's better. Zergbong is kind of retarded. But we'll have to see which of the high flyers we got here are going to win the game. Quick comment on Skyhigh. I mean, the fact is he's a relatively new player, and I got to say, a 50% win rate for a new player in the Pro League is not bad. It's a pretty good rate. I mean, if you think about what the best players have, they're only in the 60%, 70%, well, more likely in the high 50s, low 60s. So I'd say that Skyhigh actually has some potential to be one of the better players in the league. We'll have to watch this kid and see if he continues to play well. He's also gotten, as you were saying to me earlier before this, that he's gotten pretty far in one of the Star Leagues. Any comments on that? You think that he does? Yeah, you think that he does have the potential to keep going, or are we just seeing a one of these one-hit wonders?
Well, I mean, the fact is, GOM TV Classic is a very, very large tournament. I believe he started probably in the round of 64. So the fact that he's made it to the quarterfinals, he's going to be facing Best there, and probably is going to lose. But the fact that he made it all the way to the quarterfinals is quite impressive for a first-time Star League entrant. And meanwhile, Zergbong, I don't think has ever gotten into a Star League. He also calls himself a Zerg boy at times, which is strange because he probably thinks a bong and a boy are the same thing. I just don't understand that. Anyway, Zergbong is going to go for a 2-hatch build here, 12-hatch, 11 pool, and 10 extractor. So he's going to go for a 2-hatch gas here, most likely 2-hatch Mulisks, or possibly 2-hatch Lurkers. That's actually a decent build on Chupung Ryeong. And, you know, we're seeing a fast expand here from Skyhigh. He's playing it pretty standard. He probably knows he's the better player. Zergbong's overall ZVT statistics in 1v1 play are 2 and 10 for a astounding 16% win rate. So he hasn't actually played in 1v1 since, you know, he might be better at 2v2. He is probably better, but I do think Reach was a big help in terms of how he won. But the fact is, there's no more 2v2s anymore in Pro League or anywhere, for that matter, in Pro StarCraft. So, you know, I guess he must have begged the KTF coach to let him have a try at a Pro League game. Because you know, he really isn't that good. So he has a lot to prove here. We'll see which of the Potheads wins. The battle of the Potheads is this game.
Yeah, I think we're going to see who's smoking the Pineapple Express and who's got the Sticky Icky. Because right now it looks like, oh man, that SCV gets right into the base. He's going to be able to spot that lair. And so he's going to have, Skyhigh's going to have a pretty good idea of what's going on here. It's going to be a 2-hatch, some sort of tech build. It looks like well, I don't know quite yet what he's going to go. We're going to see two barracks though coming out for Sky High, getting his academy down. Obviously going for medic marines, and that's going to be very good against the build that we're seeing from Zergbong over here, who's going to go for some sort of quick tech offense. And it
Oh,
looks like we're
Lurker
going to see
Rush.
lurkers, which actually is kind of fun to
Collar
watch.
build.
So collar build, yeah. He probably did this in his 2 versus 2 game and figured it was good in 1 versus 1. I think that Zergbong probably was the fall man for Reach, so when they did fail, Reach could just blame it on him. He probably also
That's
does
true.
his laundry at the house.
Well, Reach's other partner was, of course, NC Yellow, the old guard Zerg, the pimp, the Storm Zerg, and NC Yellow didn't do great, but at least he has an excuse because he and Reach go out and party all night, which is while Zergbong sits and smokes the Mexican marijuana, I guess, the bad marijuana. Um, and
No
so
offense to
far
all
his
you
play.
Mexicans out there.
No offense to them, but he probably smoked some pretty scrubby crap in his Zergbong. But looks like he's got a couple of speedlings there trying to deny the scouts. At least that's the right thing to do, because if two hatch lurkers gets discovered, you are in a world of pain. I know this personally from many a time when it was discovered. You're basically gone if the
Oh, he
Zergbong,
knows. He knows.
Oh
The
Zergbong.
jig is up. Yeah,
The jig
Zergbong
is up. Yeah.
in very bad shape right now. And that SCV is going to get all the way into the base and
Man.
see all the tech. Not that he didn't know that, and certainly he'll have scanned very shortly to know more about it. But it's hilarious how that SCV is just hanging out in the base for so long, attacking the Hydralisk Den. So obviously knowing
Yeah.
about it, probably going to go for the +1 armor upgrade right off the bat to deal with the lurkers even better than he would have been able to otherwise. So I think that Sky High is in a great position already to take this game. I mean, he's putting the early pressure on. He's got a bunker going up. The one thing that Zergbong has in his favor is the fact that this map with the early expansion for the Terran makes it difficult to defend both sides. So if he can get some lurkers in the back end a little bit and harass the economy of Sky High, he could be in okay shape. But right now, the fact that it was scouted makes me feel like that's not going to happen. And there we see a couple of SCVs actually building a bunker to prevent that from ever happening.
Right.
So it looks like that's not going to be the case. Those lurkers will never get by the double bunker, especially on the low economy that we see from Zergbong with only the 2-hatch build. He's pretty much all in at this point, dedicated to this build. And the fact that Sky High knows it exists, well, let's just say that his chances are pretty slim right now.
Yeah, Skyhigh is smoking the hydro right now, the hydroponic weed. He is definitely doing fine, and Zergbong is stuck with the fake Mexican stuff that he found on the street corner somewhere, and he's gonna go for his lurker sneak now. But Skyhigh has scans. He's gonna have turrets up. Oh, look at this, very nice marine control here.
Wow.
Loses just 2 marines against 2 lurkers. Zergbong here looking a little bit stoned. Meanwhile, Sky High is just waiting for this game to end so he can go out and get Sky High. Pretty much nothing more to say. I mean, the only chances you have, there's a couple things you can do right now. I guess one of them is a lurker trap. If he can somehow get hold position lurkers and kill off, a large force of Sky Highs, then he has a chance of making a good counter. And he might be trying to set up that right now. He actually probably is trying to set that up, but he's gonna. Oh, what is he doing?
Oh.
Creeping up and revealing his lurkers, so Skyhigh doesn't walk over them. And Skyhigh, like you said, is prepared with 2 bunkers in the back. He's just going to tech to the tanks and science vessels and roll over, Zergbong. And Zergbong, it's not impossible to come back from a situation. Jaedong can do it, I think. A lot of top Zergs can. You can, pick up a 3rd base, go to Defilers, but Zergbong ain't going to do any of that.
No.
Zergbong's not going to do it.
Not with that 20% win rate or whatever it is. I mean, the fact of the matter is he is not the top tier player, such as Jaedong or July Zerg or whoever you want to say, luxury. But the fact of the matter is that Zergbong I don't think he has the 1 versus 1 experience. He is probably made to be a 2 versus 2 player, and there's certainly a difference between the two. And oh man, look at all those bunkers. Actually,
What is
that
he
is a
doing?
lot of lurkers. That is a lot of lurkers.
But it's not going to do anything.
Holy crap.
Those bunkers,
No,
4
it's not.
bunkers are just like death for the Zerg.
I think he's
mean,
running in
watch
though.
this,
He's going
watch
all
this.
in.
Oh, this is brutal to watch. I don't even think one of them is going to go down. Nope, no bunkers are
Oh
going to go
wow.
down. Oh,
No way.
Zergbong.
That was awesome.
Zergbong. Well, I thought I
Zergbong
saw the
failed.
last of Zergbong when 2v2s were eliminated and now getting Aspire. but I'm saddened to see that he's being let out to play again for KTF. But I do suspect he's going to be washing Flash's underwear pretty soon on the B team, if that, because this game was
If
dismal.
he's lucky.
I mean, this game
I
is
don't know.
dismal. I mean,
I don't know if he's
you
qualified
know,
to touch Flash's underwear.
that's true. Maybe they save 815 for that, but or Lucifer. What the hell happened to Lucifer? God,
He
another
was a
guy
one-hit
who,
wonder.
yeah, who just totally failed this season. But yeah, Zergbong this game didn't deny scouting. Skyhigh did do a good job with scouting, but Zergbong did a terrible job getting his Hydralisk revealed in the middle of the map. You can't do that, man. You gotta hide your 2-hatch lurkers. The only chance of working. He's got like 4 lurkers and a bunch of lings right now. He could just GG right now and hang his head in shame. I mean, I know you guys are gonna. Some people, one person at least, will say, "Don't hate on Zergbong. I am his fan." But to that I answer, how? How are you his fan? What about him do you like? I am just confused.
Well, I don't hate Zergbong. I mean, I hate The Rock. I do hate The Rock. I don't hate Zergbong. I feel like Zergbong was unjustly kicked out of pro gaming, with the removal of 2 versus 2s from the league. I kind of feel bad for him for that. And the fact of the matter is he's trying to prove
He
himself
wasn't
now
even good
as a
though.
1 versus 1 player.
He
Yeah,
was
but he
terrible at
had a team.
2v2s.
But
He had
he
something
had a
to do
team
at
and,
least.
and
Right.
exactly. Now he's jobless, He's like that homeless guy trying
Oh
to
wow.
find change and
Oh wow.
all the lurkers
One
go
lurker
down
gets
right away.
down. One lurker
And
gets
that's
down, and now the drop. Oh man.
sealing the
GG.
deal. GG. So nice job by Skyhigh though, completely owning Zergbong. And we may see some more good things from him. I'm kind of looking forward to him.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to go out, and I think Sabier's going to give him a little baggie of the good stuff, the hydroponic, and he's going to go out and get Sky High, whereas Zergbong is going to go back
Money
to the
stuff.
KTF basement. All right, guys. This is 2-2 tied, so we're going to see the ace match coming up next. Stay tuned.